As a young gun competing in his first year of single-seater racing in European F3, Max Verstappen was approached by both Mercedes and Red Bull, who of course now sit at the front of the Formula 1 grid. Now, he has opened up on his choice of going to Red Bull. Let's get started. What's up guys, Formula News here, and first up on today's episode, Verstappen talks about choosing Red Bull over Mercedes. The promise of an immediate F1 seat at Toro Rosso led Verstappen to choose Red Bull, but on several occasions since, there has been speculation linking him back to Mercedes. Based on the expectation of a championship contending car for this season and going forward, Max also committed his future to the Milton Keynes-based team until the end of 2023 at the start of this year. But in what is the final year he could have become F1's youngest world champion, Verstappen is currently watching on as Mercedes dominate once again. Yet, it could have been very different for Verstappen had he decided to join the Mercedes Young Driver program in 2014 and not Red Bull. Max Verstappen says he has no regrets choosing to join the Red Bull stable over Mercedes back in 2014 and is happy to stay at Red Bull right now. As it is, he has still managed to score one win, capitalizing on tire issues from Mercedes to claim the 70th anniversary Grand Prix. After the race, he was compared to 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher by F1 Motorsport boss Ross Brawn, who noted how both men had the mental capacity to drive and analyze the race simultaneously. Next up, Ferrari wants clarity and transparency on car copying. Ferrari hopes to gain clarity and transparency from the FIA over the rules and Formula 1 car copying after formalizing its appeal in the Racing Point brake duct case. Racing Point was deemed to have copied the design of Mercedes' 2019 brake ducts for its 2020 car following a protest lodged by Renault, resulting in a 15-point Constructors' Championship penalty and a £400,000 fine. But the team is allowed to continue using the rear brake ducts for the remainder of the season, as the FIA steward said it could not be expected to unlearn the designs. Racing Point is appealing the ruling in a bid to overturn the penalty, while both Ferrari and Renault are also proceeding with legal action as they pursue a harsher sanction. While the FIA has confirmed it will clamp down on attempts to copy other cars from next season, Ferrari F1 boss Mattia Binotto said the thrust of his team's appeal was to gain clarity on how intellectual property of teams could be protected. Racing Point designed its RB20 car by studying photographs of the 2019 title-winning Mercedes W10 and reverse engineering the concept, resulting in an uplift in form for this year. FIA Secretary General for Sport Peter Bayer informed teams in the wake of the Racing Point ruling that a similar approach to designing cars would be outlawed from 2021. Ferrari emphasized the importance of teams protecting their intellectual property when defending its decision not to release the details of its engine settlement with the FIA earlier this year. Lastly, Williams F1 is bought by US private equity firm. The Formula 1 team founded by racing legend Sir Frank Williams has been bought by US private equity firm. Williams Grand Prix Racing, which has been struggling with a run of poor performance in the race circuit, announced Darlington Capital was buying it for £136 million. Williams was the last independent team in Formula 1 and during its heyday won 9 constructors titles and 7 drivers' championships. But more recently, it has struggled to compete with deep-pocketed rivals such as Mercedes and Ferrari. It put itself up for sale in May in an attempt to find a buyer which could help fund the team and ensure its survival, and said that it would remain at its base at Grove in Oxfordshire following the deal. The team will continue to race under the Williams name, and Darlington Capital has said it has no plans to move Williams away from its traditional headquarters or to immediately reshuffle management. And that's been today's video. If you don't want to miss out on any Formula 1 news, then please hit that like and subscribe button for more top-notch F1 reports and insights. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video, hope you have an awesome day. Until next time, goodbye.